All right, so it's live. Now, the interesting thing is now that I am doing this through the live streaming interface, it evidently has comments while it's going. Um, so that changes the need for another channel, but I still like the idea of having another channel that we could um, share for that purposes. So I still would like to do that. Maybe we could talk about that on Sunday for people that are interested, since there's other people that might want to, have the keys to that. All right, what I want to talk about right now is just talk about an example, kind of in terms that Vic brought up a lot. So I think what people don't understand, people that just think that, well, hey, look, the average intelligence in this race is a little bit higher than that race, and it's this and it's that, so we should want to segregate on race. Doesn't make sense in the following way. Imagine you have a big group of 200 people, and you know of, of two different uh, colored jackets. That's the big part. And you know that there's three more intelligent people wearing blue jackets than there are red people. So which group should you choose? I mean, they're all mixed, right? So which group would you choose? Well, there's just one group at that point. So, not that I accept the statistics these people say, but it's just that they're beside the point. Because think about it. Why would I have no reason to separate this mixed group where everybody's walking around with red and blue jackets into red and blue jackets. That's an assumption that people might make because I mentioned that signifier. But if we're talking about who's intelligent and who's not, and we evidently can tell who's intelligent and who's not, then I would want to separate that into two groups of intelligent people and non-intelligent people if I had to select a group that I would like to join. I would rather select on something else. So if you have a bunch of colored shapes, spheres and cylinders and whatnot, you don't have to separate them on color. You could separate things based on shape, right? So that's what people just don't get. And then the other thing is just to go to back to what I'm noticing about the accusation of us social justice warrior cucks is that we're weak, but also we're taking over and we're oppressing you, and you guys can't even speak anymore, even though there's free speech in this country. You can't have it. We are stronger than the law and are stopping. But we're weak too. So make up your mind, basically, right? Um, and wrap your head around. I understand how other people think. Um, I don't necessarily approve of it, probably. Well, I don't really feel like putting it particularly fairly. What I really think it is it's the purity. It's like in Doctor Strange Love, worrying about the purity of your bodily fluids. That's what race purism is. And it's stupid because every race is a bell curve. And just like, why would I want to say, hey, I got a red jacket and there's more smart blue people, but, I'm bringing the average intelligence of yeah, I'm the smartest guy in the red group, and boy, our average intelligence, right? By definition, if you're going to be all uptight about some parameter, the bottom half of the bell curve's keeping the top half behind, right, in terms of averages. But luckily with humans, it's not really like that because different kinds of people, there's an infinite number of bell curves. And different kind of people fill different kinds of roles, and we can all help each other, right? So it doesn't, if the doctors hopefully are from the high intelligent end of the bell curve where it's narrowing off again, great, right? And if I don't know, local government office is people from the middle of the bell curve, that's probably fine. I don't really know what bell curves need to go with what jobs and what intelligence level. When you stop choosing something like doctors, where you sure hope it's the especially intelligent people. Um, Intelligence itself is a stupid kind of because there's infinite number of kinds of intelligence as well. So the point is, though, if you invent a criteria like intelligence, you can't go to the color of someone's shirt. That's just may or may not be associated with it, because you could just choose straight on that criteria, right? And I guess the final thing just coming to mind about this weakness is people assume that we're weak and scared. It's like, I am a feminist because I'm afraid to be thought of as a bad person. But I think it's pretty fucking obvious. I don't care if you think of me as a bad person. I don't want to feel that I'm a bad person. I do a lot of things to avoid that I would think that. But you, it's the fucking internet. I don't trust you to have a good judgment on that. So anyway, cheers.